Wife cheating with coworker. I just found out that my wife has been cheating on me with one of her coworkers. I am devastated and don't know what to do. I've confronted her about it and found out she's been doing it for the past 3 months. She's been having more sex with him than she has with me in the past 3 months and had let him finish in her multiple times. I love this woman too much to completely end the 14-year relationship we have. My heart says work it out and find a way for the trust to be rebuilt, but everything else is telling me to get a divorce immediately. I have been a devoted husband for the past 2 years and devoted boyfriend for the previous 12 years, 14 years down the drain. I feel so betrayed and heartbroken and so angry at myself for being such an understanding husband. I let her go out and do whatever she wished because I trusted that our relationship was strong, but now I'm afraid to even let her go to work. I really want her to just quit and be a stay-at-home wife since I make enough to support us, but then I feel that is further punishing me because now, on top of my wife having unprotected sex with another man, I now have to pay for everything just to have the peace of mind that she's not spreading her legs for other coworkers. I feel so dumb. You need to leave, man. It's going to be very hard, but she has no respect for you or your relationship. Pay for your divorce attorney with the marital assets. She is a cheater. She doesn't love you if she was doing this and doesn't respect you. Even if you stay together, there will always be that itch wondering if she is cheating again. Find someone who will actually love you. Your idea is dumb. Go see a divorce lawyer and be rid of her cheating ass. For 1/8 of your marriage she has been having unprotected sex with another man. I would have disappeared on her already. I know it hurts, but that isn't going to get better by staying with her. You are only setting yourself up for future heartbreak and betrayal. Move on. Find someone worthy. She isn't. I'll be honest with you, that wasn't a fling, a one-time hard-drunk thing she did, it was 3 months of fully committed, unprotected sex. She didn't even feel bad enough about it to tell you, or to divorce. This is going on way too long to be something she regrets. Are you sure she never cheated on you before? Divorce is the right way even though it's a hard one. Make sure you got your friends on your side, you'll need them. Collect evidence for court. It is likely that you love what you thought she was, not the person she actually is. You love the future that you had planned together and the past memories you had. The present she has thrown to the wind in exchange for immediate gratification and short-term pleasure. You feel dumb not to have seen it, dumb to be feeling like you have to lock her up to trust her, but the truth is she would find a way to cheat anyway because she wanted to. You are just trying to protect your heart, but there is no stopping the pain of betrayal and she has already emotionally left. I suspect that no amount of changes will bring back your trust and that you know this. Sorry for you situation, please protect yourself, get tested etc. and look for someone to talk to. She couldn't be faithful for 2 years of marriage, man. It's over. Divorce now. Only 2 years and no kids. No alimony and no child support. You are fooling yourself if you think she won't do it again. She's been having more sex with him than she has with me in the past 3 months and had let him finish in her multiple times. I love this woman too much to completely end the 14-year relationship we have. Do you recognize how incredibly pathetic that sounds? Don't be such a doormat. You deserve better than this disgusting cheater. The woman you love is no longer there. 1. Get an STI/STD test and do not engage her physically anymore. 2. Talk to a lawyer and proceed with a divorce. 3. Decide what hobbies and ventures make you happy and proceed with them. 4. Focus on your mental and physical health and build a better you. You are taking too much responsibility for this. She didn't go fuck him because you let her and you don't have to pay for everything to keep her from fucking others. That train of thought leads to a dark place and isn't anywhere near reality. Those were her choices that she can make regardless of what you do or don't do. I'm probably going to get hate for this, but oh well. First problem, there is no such thing as a soulmate quite living the Disney fairy tale. Second, never make your partner your whole world and lose your self-worth. Third, never look at this as years down the drain. You wouldn't look at a job that you left as years down the drain, you would look at it as a learning experience. Fourth, you haven't mentioned and ties to her, so leave. Consult a lawyer, she has no respect for you at all. Fifth, if it took you 12 years to marry her, obvious that you doubt the relationship from the get-go and you only did it to have her stop bitching about it. And you're the one that settled. Welcome to our surviving infidelity. Mine ended after 12 years because she was unfaithful. Trust me. It hurts and I had thoughts of working it out with her but didn't. Was seriously down for about a year. But now 3 years later I'm in a much better place. You'll never trust her or look at her the same after this. Your heart just needs time to realize it can be whole without her. You have details no husband should have to hear. What the fuck is your wife thinking about this? I mean, is she blame shifting or defensive? She has to appreciate what she is giving up, and the only sure way to make that happen is immediate separation hardship. She should quit her job and get another, even for less pay. She should face her friends and family as a known cheater. What are her actions in all of this? Contrition and regret, or does she stay in touch with the other guy? If she accepts responsibility and makes changes, it's a good start. If she doesn't or resists, then I am very sorry to say there is nothing left to save. If there is any hint of the possibility of reconciliation, she needs to 1. Cut off all contact with AP. 2. Quit her job. 3. If anything she and him did violates their company policy, report it. 4. If he has a wife or so, she needs to come clean to that person. If she doesn't, reconciliation is over and it's up to you to tell THST person. 5. Come clean to family and friends. The onus of repairing the relationship is on her, not you. Also, file for divorce immediately, set clear boundaries and deadlines. You can always withdraw the divorce, but she needs to know this is very real and divorce isn't some idle threat. Fuck that. What a way and don't look back. Sounds like your wife told you because she wants a divorce. I'm so sorry. Drop her. Move on. 3 months. There is no coming back from that. Yup. It's GG, my man. I'll quote one thing from Reddit: she chose to destroy 14 years of marriage for a single moment of pleasure. She did this, not you. Break up, grief as long as you want, but trust me, you're just in for a hell of a lot toxicity if you go back and try to make it work. Sounds rough, but the way you talk about her seems kind of awful. I let her go out, you wouldn't even have any say in that anyways also. You want her to stay home and she doesn't have to work. Sounds weird, bro. I hope you sort it out. That's a long time to be betrayed like that. Good luck. At the risk of being banned, I dealt with her infidelity by a. Having both her and the AP fired. B. Exposing her to everyone we knew. C. Kicking her out. D. Having overt relationships with new women. It wrecked her. It never occurred to her that I would dole out consequences. Her family never dealt in consequences, mine did. She buckled under the weight of the consequences. We did eventually reconcile. The damage done to her was immense. Her family had to deal with some of the crap in her background that led to this behavior. She knows to this day that she cannot ever allow herself to go back to the way she was. Just get a divorce. Save yourself future heartache, unless you can get her to go to counseling with you. Half the planet is female. Get a divorce and move on. File for divorce without telling her so you can use mutual funds to pay for the attorney. Or you might get stuck raising someone else's kid on top of whatever STDs she gives you. You will never be able to trust her. You may be deeply in love with her, but the feeling is obviously not mutual. Don't torture yourself more. Cut your losses and look for a fresh start. Listen, Chief, you may not want to hear it, but you need to leave this woman. The trust will never come back. She chose every single day of her affair to lie and fuck another man behind your back. That's at least 90 days of choosing to fuck someone else and shit on your marriage, and that's only the fucking you know about. Make her get a pregnancy test and get a paternity test any kid she shits out. Divorce her worthless ass and let her ride the dick carousel like she wants to. Significant other much. Leaving her alone at home isn't going to change her hoe tendencies, it just means she's gonna get railed in your bed and the dude is going to come where you sleep while you're out rather than on a desk or somewhere else. Don't be stupid. Your 14 years together weren't a waste. Take the best memories from that time and hold on to them. It's just time to move on now. You didn't decide that. She did. It's going to be hard, but you can do this. Are there any children involved? This relationship is over, dude, for your sake. Just leave and find someone who respects you. Her being a stay-at-home wife will give her more opportunity to cheat as well. So that's not a solution. I would advise you get out immediately. The fact that you know another man has been finishing inside of your wife makes my skin crawl for you. I'm really sorry. You deserve more than what you're getting from her. It's not about the job. She can find dick anywhere, and if she wants to, she will. The detail about him finishing in her is almost sadistic. I would cut and run because you have no kids and a part of you will never get this or those details out of your head. Don't stay. I understand that you love her, but she's crossed so many lines here. Another man nutted in her. That's like an unforgivable act right there. End it now and take some time for yourself, man. You deserve some alone time to mull out your emotions. It's very sad that 14 years went down the drain for Op. People saying she cheated before, you're probably wrong. She more than likely developed a friendship with this coworker, then it turned to more and then she fell for him. Majority of women affairs are emotional. I'm sorry for Op for sure, and both parties need to assess what they need to do at this point. Cheating is never ever okay, but just giving a different perspective on it instead of people assuming she bangs everyone she sees. I'm really sorry this happened to you. 14 years is exactly why you should leave her. You don't want to waste any more of your life with someone who has this little respect for you. Thinking that your long relationship means you should stay together is the sunken cost fallacy. Get out of there, man. She doesn't love you. You deserve better than this, and there's still time to make things right. I'm sorry, friend, truly. I know what it's like to be betrayed by the one you love. You have to come to terms with that. And I'm sorry to say it, but if she doesn't feel true remorse for her actions, there is no way for things to improve. You have to move on. And take the time to grieve, express everything you feel, before you take the steps to close this chapter in your life. You still have so much left to live for, to do and think and say. Make the best choice for yourself, and listen to your heart. The lies and betrayal are enough for me to never trust her again. I've always told her if she wants to have sex with someone else, all she has to do is ask me to join. Those feelings of violation, disgust and revulsion when you think about another guy finishing inside your wife will not go away. She knowingly betrayed you time and time again. Any sorrow she is expressing is over being caught, not for what she did to you. You need to disconnect yourself from her immediately. It will be hard, but you can never go back no matter how bad you want to. Leaving and going no contact immediately is the only option that preserves your self-respect and dignity in the end. I'm so sorry. You're only dumb if you stay. I'm sorry for your loss. First thing you gotta do is stop looking at that thing like it's your wife. It's not. It's a disgusting thing that needs to be kicked to the curb. You said it yourself. 14 years down the drain. Take a 3 to 6 Malio break. See how you feel afterwards, see if she sticks around or bails. I think you know where this is going. Wow, that is horrible to hear. Unfortunately, you really have to just call it quits on her, cause the trust will never be rebuilt to the way it used to be. You've kicked her out, right? You don't necessarily love your wife, you love the woman you thought she was. She's not that person, don't stick around. She has shown you she doesn't care about your feelings or respect you. Is she worth all the pain to attempt reconciliation? Is she really worth it? What does she bring to the table now? Respect is off the table, fidelity is off the table, trust is off the table, your peace of mind is off table, unconditional love is of the table. Is she worth staying? It is not hard to stay faithful. At one point she decided to sweep your 14 years under the rug. Fuck that guy, I'ma jump on this dick raw and let him finish in me. Is she worth the disrespect? If you believe there is a chance to be happy without her, leave her. Free yourself from this burden which reeks of filthy acts she did behind your back. It's very hard for us to know what you should do. Try to fix or walk away. If you try to work it out, tell her no way without a favorable post-up for you as a sign of her commitment to the relationship. Only then will you know she's really giving your relationship an honest try. And she must find a way of getting into a NC with AP. Including a new job if that's what it takes. Well, it sounds like you have the high ground even though you're dead and collapsed on it. So what do you want? Think about something you want to pursue that. Speak to an attorney. If you allow her to get away with this, she will absolutely do it again and again. Leave her, she's trash. The fact that she cheated should be the reason alone to leave. I am sorry to hear this, but you are too good for her. Simple. Talk to her and find out where her head is at. She may make it easy for you, thought it won't be easy, but you gotta deal with it. Y'all need to talk without shouting, hollering and fighting and trying to score points. Something broke along the way, you need to find out so it doesn't happen again down the road. Don't make her stay home, it'll just exacerbate the problem.